Knock knock is not new, but it is still very much relevant. If you look at their GitHub repo, you will see that there have been more than 1 million downloads. And it's a very, very useful, nifty little library, which I will show you today. It's a small library by Hugging Face to get a notification when your training is complete or when it crashes during the process with only 2 additional lines of code. It's free. You can install it very easily and I will show you shortly. The thing is that when training all of these deep learning models, it is very common to use early stopping. Apart from a rough estimate, it is really difficult to predict when the training will finish. So it can be interesting to set up automatic notifications for your training. It is also interesting to be notified when your training crashes in the middle of the process for unexpected reason. You really don't want to wake up after 2 days and see, okay, the training has been crashed for the last 12 hours. You don't want to do that. You want to be alerted immediately, and that is where this knock knock is quite useful. Because I don't have any training rig at the moment and we are not training anything, but at least I can show you how you can use it, and that is very, very easy. So first up, you of course need to install it, and in order to install it, all you need to do is to run this command and make sure that you have Python 3.6 or higher installed. The higher the better. So all you need to do in order to install it is pip install knock knock, and of course you would need Python and pip installed on that system. Once that's done, usage is also quite simple, and you can use it with email, with Slack chatbot, with Telegram, Teams. You can send SMS, you can just send alerting to Discord channel, you can even send it to your desktop alerting. You can use Metrics, which is an open source network tool, and then Amazon Chime, which is AWS's service, similar to what we have in the Teams or Slack. You can use a Ding Talk, Rocket Chat, WeChat Work, and few other things. And if I start showing you the integrations, you would see that if you just want to send an good old email, this from the Python code, this is all you need to do. So whatever your training script is, just embed in that training script this line. So what we are doing here is we are just importing the knock knocks email sender function. Then we are simply setting up the recipient's email, and you can see that your first email, second email, and it says grandma's email. Interesting. And then you just define your model's parameter. So this is a function where you're training your model primarily. So here, just import the time, sleep it, and then return loss. How good is that? And then if you just want to try it out from the CLI, just use this command and it is going to send the email. It's fairly simple. And then if email is not specified, then the first email will be used. Okay, and you can also integrate it with Slack. Again, this is a, of course, all of the Slack teams, they use the webhooks. So this is how you use the webhook from your Python code, and it's a pretty standard stuff. Similarly, you can use it from command line, and then from Telegram, you can use the Telegram's messenger. And then of course you would need to create the notification bot in Telegram, and you can also get the free API key from Telegram too from their website. Okay. One thing they say that the Telegram bots really, they can't send the first message, so you have to take the initiative and send it out. So by sending the first message, you will get the chat ID which you can use in the subsequent chats. And this is a Python code. And then similarly, you can use the Teams code here, where you can use the webhook URL similar to what we saw in the Slack. And this is how you send your SMS. It's a very, very similar code. And you see that there are only few lines of code which you need to use. So it also supports Discord. You can also get the Discord desktop notification, but it is only available for Windows 10, Linux, and Mac OS. And for Linux, it just uses that notify send command, which is quite uh, common these days with libnotify library. Okay, and then there are few other stuff which you can use. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use it with metrics, where you would need to specify all of this stuff. but it is very, very well documented, as you can see. So that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will drop the link to this knock knock repo in video's description. If you are training the models, I would highly suggest this, using it. It seems very trivial, but it is quite useful, trust me. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.